Alright guys, welcome back. We're at part 3 of our series for creating the stationery package. And as you guys know, we've already completed the logo, we've completed the business card front and the business card back. So the next thing that we're going to create is the stationery package. So what I'm going to do is hold down my hand. I don't know what's happening there. And I'm going to close out the layers panel just a little bit, move this over. I'm going to grab the artboard tool. Again, we can hit Shift O or we can go into the tool panel. Once we hit Shift O, we'll see those bounded boxes and we'll know we're in the correct place. What I want to do now is, as always, my registration or reference point is in the upper top left corner, which is good. So now I can align my cursor using the smart guides. So I'm going to go ahead and just draw out a square. And again, I can change the name. So I'll say letterhead. And then I'll go over to the width. We know that this is going to be letter size. And where we're getting all of our sizes from, I'll show you guys in a second. Of course, it's in Blackboard. But just to show you that that's where they are, I'm going to say width is going to be 8.5, and it's already set to inches, so all I have to do is say 8.5 by 11. Okay. When I do that, I'm going to hit Command 0 so that I can, and I'm going to hit Command minus so I can go out just a little bit, and I'll see that my letterhead is set up, and I'll see that the width and height are set up. But just real quick, in Blackboard, I've already created the project for you guys. There is the post office template, there's the stationery project PDF, and this is just a project that we created in class. Remember, that was the ice cream. To get your memory, I'll go ahead and load that up so that we can see that in a few moments. But that was the stationery package that we created in class. I tell you everything that you need to do for the assignment, creating the logo, the company name, da, da, da. In here, I do say your name and address, but again, if you just want to use your phone number and email, you can, but just so that you don't overclutter the card. Well, actually, if the address makes sense, like if it's a company that you're doing, then you're definitely going to include the address for that so that people know where to come to visit your company. But if it's just self-promotion for you or something like that, then you can just use your, or if it's just, if you have an internet company and you don't have an address, you know, or you don't want to put your address there, you don't have to. All right. So that's it. The envelope, of course, the envelope that goes with, you will have to download this post office letter template, and you'll have to use that as a template for your envelope. Let's see, the business card promo, letterhead, final poster, blah, blah, blah. Be sure to upload your fonts, any fonts that you use, and you're going to package it, and we'll go over that in the end. And then there's the grading criteria and all that fun stuff. So I just wanted you to see that that's there. And then the stationery package. This is the one that we created in class. Remember, we did the logo, then we did the business card, then we did the business card back, which is just an image. That was our front. And then remember, these are the elements that we chose to put into the business card and play with. And then we have our letterhead. Let me zoom out a little bit for that so we can see it in its entirety. So this was our letterhead that we created for Carnival Cones, and then this was our promotional piece. And then you guys weren't here for this part, but this is the envelope that I created pretty much after class. So it's the envelope, this is the business reply. That's the template that I have for you guys that you're gonna see in the file when you download the file. All right, so that's the stationery package. Let me go ahead and move that out of the way. And let's go ahead and quickly create this letterhead, which is super easy to do. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to our symbols panel. On the symbols panel, we have everything that we need, of course. And we'll start to try to assemble the letterhead. I usually try to stay consistent with whatever I've already created. However, if you guys want to make changes and stuff to it, you can. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start pulling stuff out of the symbols panel. So maybe we pull out like the phone, eye case. I always pull out everything at first just to see what I'm going to use because you just never know. So, and then I'll try to assemble something together and make it work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and, something we forgot to do. Hold on a minute. So I just pulled out all of this information, but remember, if we go to our layers panel, this now is still a part of the other files. What I'm going to do now is create that new layer. This is going to be our letterhead. See, you guys, y'all just let me mess up like that. On live TV, okay, it's not live TV, but that's okay. All right, so I'm going to pull all 4 of these out. And then I'm going to pull them into this letterhead folder. And I think I forgot one. I did. I forgot the case. So I'm going to grab the case and I'm going to put it into the letterhead folder. Okay, and now I'm going to lock down business card. And, all right, so now I've locked down business card and now I have all of my stuff out here for the world to see. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start setting up, all the features for the letterhead. What I need to also make sure that I do is I'm going to get out of this out of this artboard tool, because every time I move it, I'm moving the artboard. So let me go back and click on the selection tool. All right, and now I'm going to move the phone over. I might put eye case up here, upper left corner. See how I want this. That, and then I might put the bar. I think I'll put the bar down here. I think I'll put the little slogan maybe here for now. I don't really like the centered, but let's just see what happens. And then I might put the phone over here with eye case. Let me see. Definitely gonna make it a lot smaller. Definitely that. Okay. As a matter of fact, I know what I'm gonna do. See, you just never know what you're gonna do. You just play, and then you come up with something, and you're like, yeah, this works, because that's just how I work. All right. So, another thing I meant to tell you guys. So my microphone is broken, or something. It wasn't working earlier at all. So I'm using. So if my sound sounds busted, I apologize. But I'm using my just the microphone that's on my computer that came with my Mac. So I know the sound's probably not the best sound, and I apologize for that, but that is the reason. If you were wondering, if you were like, oh my gosh, what's up with the sound? Yep, that's what's up with it. All right, so I might make this a little bigger because I should grab this and align this bottom so I can see what's going on. Remove that right there. All right, gives me just a little guide to go off of. All right, and so now I might take this. Let me see. Let's see if I like that. I believe I do. Okay, so I'm gonna move. Maybe now I'll maybe follow that same process I had earlier. Remember how I took and on the business card, here, Alt, bring this one over here, and maybe make some little ones in here. Like I said, I never know. I love flying blind because I never know what exactly I'm gonna do. I shock myself a lot. I know, hard to believe, but I do. All right, and then this doesn't matter because I got okay. So what I'm gonna do now, highlight these with all of those selected. I'm gonna go to my align panel, and I'm gonna distribute them. That was not what was supposed to happen. I think it's because it's set to artboard. That's why. Let me undo. And let me align to selection. Now let me do that. Boom. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do that same kind of thing that I did. I'm going to delete the guides because I no longer need them. And now I have this little thing to work with. So I might take this over here. Oh, I shouldn't have got rid of guides yet. I need them. All right, so now I'm going to grab this and see what I want to do with this. Bring this here. And now I'll grab the guides, get rid of them, and I'll see how this is going. I'm not upset at that. And then I might take these, group them. I do feel it's a little cluttered at the top, but I'm going to accept that. And then I'm going to bring this down here. Shift. Bring it. Yep, that's what I'm happy. Group. Okay, and then I'm going to, all right, so I'm going to minimize this just a little bit. I'm going to grab a square. This square down here. All right, so I'm just grabbing a square. I'm going to select all of this. I'm going to hit Command 7 or Control 7, whichever one works for you. Oh, okay. I made this path. Let me put something in it. Okay, now let me grab it all. Make Command 7. All right, Command 7, and I just clip that into place. And now I have in my letterhead, let me see. Let me sit back and look at this for a second. Actually, no. Let me look at this. Not really a fan right now, so let me go back to my bottom part, my clip group. Let me grab this logo bar. Let me grab the one at the bottom. Okay. Oh, it's this group. Okay. And I'm going to pull it out of the clip group for a second. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm just not sure. Control. I'm going to ungroup it. So I'm going to go to Edit, Ungroup, or either you can go to, Object, Ungroup, or you can just hit Command-Shift-G. Just to make it easier. I just did that. All right, oops. I thought I pulled it out. Maybe I went back too far. Hang on. I'm going to grab just this group. I'm going to delete that, and what I'm going to do is just extend this over. Okay. And now I'm going to grab that one that I just extended over, and I'm going to put it back in the group because I still want it clipped. Okay. And I like that better range of color, a little bit more. I think I want it just a little larger because yeah. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm happier with that. I'm going to name this bar so that we know that that is indeed the bar group. Okay. And then this is the rectangle in that bar. So actually, this would be called bars. Bar group. All All right, so I'm making sure that I am staying organized. All right, so I have that bar group in there. I like that a lot better. This area is a little bit more cluttered than I like it to be. Just not sure what I want to do about it yet. So I'm gonna, this I would actually, let me see. I like it, kind of don't. I should just really just let it go. I really should. But what I'm gonna try to see if I like this a little better is I'm gonna zoom out here, put this out a little bit, maybe put this down toward the bottom. And maybe I'll play with the transparency, say 8%. Let me make another copy, flip this one. We'll see. I know I didn't like the flip in the first one. See how I like this interaction. Move this one down some. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not mad at that actually. Let me see. Let me see how I like it if that was gone. Then let me see how I like it if this part was gone. Group BARS top. So I'm just labeling the group now. So let me see. Oh, let me see how I feel if that was gone. And actually, I like it that way. Now what I might do, because I want to play with the bars, even though I have the bars down here, is I might take these bars top, show them again, pull them out of the bar group, and then have them, oops, maybe get rid of that one. I just went in isolation mode. Get rid of that one. And maybe take, I'm gonna hit exit, maybe take this group and have it line up to here. Like to where it's just the bottom half. Maybe, let me get the group selection. For those who are wondering about the group selection, it allows me to just select just one. All right, so now maybe I'll move this over some. And let me look at that. I think I like it. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna let it go. All right, so now I have my letterhead finished. I have my business card finished. I have the logo itself. What's interesting about this logo itself, the logo and the elements, this actually, depending on how we spin this, could be kind of like a part of our promotion, like setup or whatever. But in any event, I have the letterhead done, completed in this project. So let me make sure that my layers are pretty straight. Let me make sure that my, all right. So my letterhead is done. I'm going to go ahead and lock that so that I don't have to do that in the next video. I will have to make a new layer in the next video, so hopefully I remember. And if I look at my artboards, they're pretty set, pretty good. So what I'm going to do now, save that. And I will see you guys in the next video where we will go over the envelope. That's going to be our next part. All right, so see you in a few.